Hey there everyone, and welcome to The Mindful Musician. On this channel, we explore the strategies and tools that help us become more aware of our inner world as musicians and constantly evolve into the best version of ourselves. I'm Cosmin, I'm a guitarist, I'm a singer, a professional educator, and a martial artist from Bucharest, Romania. And I'm here today to show you how you can learn and use the intervals in the context of the Mixolydian mode, building on what we've started in the previous video that you can watch right here, where we use the Ionian mode. And if you like the content on this channel and it helps you, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. In the previous video, we explored the C Ionian mode using intervals, and you've seen them implemented in a solo. Today, we'll transform the intervals and the solo by simply changing one note to make it Mixolydian instead of Ionian. Now, what do you stand to gain by approaching a scale or a mode like this? You will build a far better fretboard visualization capacity. You will expand your vocabulary in terms of ways to move from a sequence to another using the Intervalic approach rather than just, arpeggio shapes or scale shapes based on a 3-note per string approach. You will develop better technique. You will train your ears to better recognize interval types, and you will learn how to transform your solos and licks from one mode to another. Hopefully, you've also managed to write at least one, if not 3 solos using the intervallic sequences I've shown you in the last video. And guess what? You'd better do the same with the sequences you learned today. And to get down to business, the only thing I've actually done is to change the B note into a B flat note, thus transforming C Ionian into C Mixolydian. Maybe some of you will be tempted to say that this doesn't change pretty much anything, but you'll most likely be surprised to hear the differences and also to notice them in the way that they affect the positions that you play on the neck. As with the Ionian, we'll stick to the key of C, a triplet pulse, and first use ascending fifths, then descending sixths, then ascending fourths, descending sevenths, and finally ascending thirds to wrap it all up. Use alternate picking or hybrid picking, but paying attention to hold a steady groove, to notice how the shapes of each interval actually look like, and to be aware of their relationships and positions to each note within the Mixolydian mode and how they sound like. So here we go. Let's move on to the solo, in which I've used each of the interval types that I've presented as a form of a turnaround being a phrase that is deployed within a musical context as a means to get from one melodic motif to another in your composition. This is only one of the many possible pathways that you can take with this approach, so make sure you follow the steps that I've mentioned in the following small recap. Number 1, learn the intervals in this context and practice them with a metronome. Practice them with the PWM, the Practice With Me videos, which are found in the special dedicated collection you will find on my Patreon page, linked in the text description. Practice them with the backing tracks that I've provided. They cover all the keys, and you can download them on my Patreon page linked in the text description below. Write 3 solos of your own making using any combination of the phrases interlaced with intervallic sequences. You don't have to use all of them or use the sequences exactly as I have played them. You can cover, just 2 beats, 1 bar, 2 bars, for instance, and also try the descending version of the fifths fifths, fourths, and thirds, or the ascending version of the sixths and sevenths. So did you like the solo and the concepts that I presented in this video? If so, you can follow the details about what I'm playing note for note and why by checking out the link to the full lesson on Patreon featuring tabs in the Guitar Pro and PDF formats alongside the various tempo backing tracks that await you there. This is quite it for today, so if you liked this video and found this information in practice is useful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.